Hi there learners, and welcome to today's video in which we are going to be looking at some of the instructions for phase 1. So this is across the board, whether you are in grade 10, grade 11 or grade 12 with the PET from the Department of Basic Education. Right. So here we have the instructions for phase 1. They want us to determine what the problem is and what needs to get done, what the focus of the investigation is going to be, the data and information you'll need for the project, etc. Now, in previous videos, we did look at the folder structure. We looked at even creating our cover page and the table of contents and the table of figures. So the next one on the list is the task definition. And this is something that causes learners countless headaches. So I hope I'm going to clear it up in this video. You'll have a good, solid understanding of this. Okay. So they mentioned to us from the top here, to show you that you understand why you are conducting this investigation, you must be able to define in your own words what you will investigate and what you are required to do. Now, in the grade 12's case, it's plus minus 300 words. But I know with the grade 11s, it's less. And with the grade 10s, it's even less. I think with the grade 10s, it's something like 150 words. And then with the grade 11s, about 200 words. And then the grade 12s, 300. So first things first, your task definition must have at least X number of words according to your particular PET. Okay, remember, like I'm saying, I'm going to repeat it. The grade 10s have a set amount of words or a minimum amount of words. Your grade 11s have a different one, and this is the grade 12 one that's plus minus 300 words. So guys, if you have about 280 words, it should be fine, right? Again, that's for the grade 12s, grade 10s and 11s. Please check your PET document for that. This is the task definition. So first of all, and just before any of that, remember with our document so far, we have a cover page. The next page is the table of contents. The next one is the table of figures. And the next one is where your task definition comes in. So now that we know where it fits into the document and we know how many words it must comprise of, and they give us the font size, as well, what must the content of this task definition be? So it says your description should be added under the heading task definition. So that's a heading, that's fine. Provide a clear statement of the problem. In other words, why are you doing this investigation? So you'll say, something along the lines of, I've been asked to undertake this particular PET because we are looking to answer the question of how to improve security in our cat labs. Okay, you could, again, depending on your scenario, it could be one where you're saying the school has asked me to research the topic of improved security in the cat labs. Okay, that is why you are doing the investigation. Indicate the focus and purpose of your investigation. In other words, give an overview of which of the aspects will be investigated and covered. Right? Remember when we looked at, in fact, in my grade 12 topic video, you'll see me speak about this because I have, at this stage, the 9th of February, I don't have the PETs for grade 11 and grade 10. Then you need to specify in broad terms how you will approach this task. Now, guys, this is not difficult. Okay? They want to know, how are you going to be doing this? What are you going to do? You are going to be researching for more information on the internet. You are going to sift through that information, and you are then going to take that and process that into information that you are going to use later. You will be using a word processing program like Microsoft Word to create a questionnaire. You are going to be giving that questionnaire out to people to fill in order to get their feedback. You're then going to take that and you're going to turn it into a spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel, where you'll be able to take that data and turn it into meaningful information. You'll be able to draw charts and different graphs from that. Depending on your grade, some of you might need to go further, and you'll then take all of that and present it in a PowerPoint presentation. And I know for the grade 11s and 12s, you'll have to create a website with that as well. So that is what they mean by specifying in broad terms how you will approach this task. Okay, so if you're still a little confused here, just remember this section over here. In your task definition, you must say what the current situation is. So we go to the topic for that. We find out what is the topic. What have I been asked to do? That is the what. Okay? What is the current situation? Next one. What is the focus and purpose of your investigation? So what are you going to be focusing on, and what is the end result going to be? What do you want the end result to be? Number 3, how will I go about the investigation considering the PAT requirements? What I just said. Well, I'm going to be doing this by means of doing some research, then creating a questionnaire using Word. I'm going to take what I get in terms of feedback from the questionnaire. I'm going to turn that into a spreadsheet, and I'm going to draw information from that. Then I'm going to present it to the last one, the who is my target audience. I'm going to be presenting it to my target audience, which is, let's say, for example, it's your classmates. So I'll present it to my classmates in the form of a PowerPoint presentation. Guys, that is your task definition. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. And I can tell you now, when you answer the question of what is the current situation, what will the focus be, how will I go about the investigation, and who is the target audience, you will have a half a page at least worth of information that you are going to put together. Please, don't put the headings and then answer the question. You can't do that. It's got to be like a little mini essay. So in the grade 12's case, for the 300 words, you'll probably have 2 or 3 paragraphs. That will be your task definition. Obviously, for the lower grades, grade 11 and grade 10, it's going to be slightly different. But the only heading on that page is going to be task definition, and the rest is going to be your text. So do not put subheadings like what is the current situation, and that is not what they want. Okay? So think of the task definition like your brief for the rest of your assignment. Think of it as your sort of introduction, telling me exactly what it is you are going to be doing, and then you're going to actually go and do it. Okay, so I hope this clears up what the task definition is, how to approach it, how to look at it in terms of what is being asked from you. Okay, this remains generally the same, but if there are any changes, I'll let you know. Then don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you have any questions on the task definition, so that I can answer it on this video. And it can obviously be a great help to others as well. They might have a similar question to what you have. But guys, hope this helps you. Task definition, cleared up, ticked off, get it done early so we can move on to our next topic.